YouTube?
It says live.
Live,
The
okay.
volume is going up and down on it.
Okay. Oh. Sound central. Go down to YouTube. Well, anyway, is it or not? There it is, live. Somebody wave.
It's about 2 or 3 minutes on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. All right, everybody's on YouTube. Okay, so we have 7:04 and Tanner Central regular council meeting, Monday, November 8th is called to order. Mr. Deal, can you give invocation, please?
Sure. Join me in prayer if you would like. God, we give you thanks for this day. We thank you this week for our veterans, and we give you thanks for those who have served. And we ask that you would allow us in our everyday life to express to them our thanks for the way that they have served our country. We ask that tonight you would help us to think and have wisdom that would be for the best of all. Give us that, Lord, as we think together. In your name we pray. Amen.
Okay, Mr. Evans will be here shortly. He's had to work until 7. So we'll go with item 1, regular council meeting minutes of 10/11/21. And we'll start with Mr. Holliday. Any changes or corrections?
None.
No, sir.
None.
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right, the motion will be in order.
I move that we adopt regular council meeting minutes 10/11/2021.
We have a motion to adopt regular council meeting minutes of 10/11/21. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, raise your right hand. Vote is unanimous. Item 2, public session. Each month we allow members of the public to address council on any issue up to 5 minutes. So if anybody wants to address council, please step to the podium and state your name.
Good evening, y'all. Marshall Collins. I am addressing the council to bring up and remind everybody about Wreaths Across America. Ann Warmoth and has asked Janie to kind of head up the Mount Zion, since they've taken on Memory Gardens this year, I believe for the first time, if I understand correctly. So she's going to be down there and kind of making sure everything is done for a good first time down there. Memory Gardens begins at 10 o'clock at, down on Ezequina Trail. Mount Zion will be at 12 o'clock. And again, we'll be setting up, I think Tom has got some equipment that we're going to use there to, to broadcast it and to speaker and other things like that. So I don't, as far as who's speaking, and I don't know the details exactly myself, but certainly wanted to let, just to remind everybody here and to, continue to get the word out, for that program, to recognize those who've served and those who have passed on or either made the ultimate sacrifice. So again, 10 o'clock at Memory Gardens, 12 o'clock here at Mount Zion, and certainly encourage anybody that to bring their families to do, and to participate. There's a lot of wreaths that have to be laid. Now, I will make a point of saying that with the Wreaths Across America, I am speaking to the 2 I know about. Certainly, there are more cemeteries in the area. I would say probably we need to get that information and get it out. I know up at our house, with the church up the New Olive Cemetery there's an event there. Certainly there's others, and I want to give them that same recognition and opportunity for folks to participate as well. But those are the 2 I'm speaking of. Might y'all have any questions? I'm not sure I have a lot of information, but certainly I'll do what I can, and I'll take the questions back to Ann. So.
The date is December 18th.
December 18th. That's all I got.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Tom.
thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Kelly Osteen, and I am with Little League. And when I came to represent Little League tonight, we got the information and the approval from Little League International to expand our boundary from Easley city limits to all of Pickens County, which is a great opportunity for the kids in all of Pickens County. Our objective here is not to come in to take anything from the rec departments. Every city has great rec departments, and that's not what we want to do. We just want to make the announcement, let everyone know that the boundary is expanded. So it offers opportunity to a lot of kids. Ages 15 to 16-year-olds will have the opportunity to play in the Senior League World Series, which will be hosted at JB Red Owens. But they do have to be a part of Little League in order to qualify. So that's a really good opportunity for a lot of kids that age group to be on ESPN. And then the other part that is a big concern is Easley and Green. That has already been discussed and taken care of. So for each city, Central, Liberty, Pickens, we can do Pickens on the uniform. We can make the uniform colors what they need to be. It does not have to be Easley Green. So we did want to let everyone know that. Right now, Easley is the only Little League in Pickens County. So that just is what it is. But we have a new board this year, and we are trying to accommodate and make it available for everyone. So it doesn't have to fit into the Easley Green mold. So if there's any questions, I will do my best to answer. Okay, the one last thing, I do have this, if I can leave with you guys just the information. There is a parent meeting on November the 16th, which would be next Tuesday at 6:30 for the age group of 15 to 16-year-olds for the Senior League World Series team. We did find out we will have an assistant coach who is Taylor Harbin, who played for Clemson. He is actually going to be the assistant coach for this team, which is super exciting. So he is confirmed, and we would like to get as many kids and parents there as we can. So just know that it's open to you guys as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, anybody else? Okay. Takes us to item 3, receipt and disposition of petitions. Mr. Administrator, have any petitions?
None at this time, Mr. Mayor.
All right. That takes us to item 4, reports from council committees. 8, planning, Ms. Bowers.
I have a couple things from Main Street. I gave you their update, but they are working on a small business Saturday for 11/27, and they'll have flyers out for that. They will have a caboose lighting on 12/3 at 5:45 before the parade, and take note, and Tiger War are going to be here, which are a cappella groups from Clemson University, and Jitters will be serving hot chocolate. And then there is a holiday market on 12/11. Santa will be there. It will be that Saturday from 1 to 4, so the time is a little different than usual. And then we'll have live music from a jazz band. The other thing, she would really like as many of us as possible that could participate in the end of the year meeting, which is on 12/15. It is a half-day meeting, and lunch would be provided, but if you have any questions, Catherine would have the answers to those. Planning won't meet in November, but we did discuss the petition that we received last month, but we have not moved forward on that. And then the last piece of business I have is I do have an application for Zoning Board of Appeals Berta Graff is here, and she would like to volunteer more in the town. So, Berta is asking to be on the Zoning Board of Appeals. So I move that we accept Berta Graff's application for the Zoning Board of Appeals, please.
We have a motion to accept Berta Graff's application for zoning board of appeals. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Yuri, would you like to address council briefly? Just tell us your name and, you know.
Berta Graff, Baerta Graff. I live in the central town over there on the other side of the tracks. Love it. And I have been volunteering with some things around the town, and I have some great ideas I'd like to share. But for now, I would like to do this job, and I believe that I will be able to offer a new perspective and for a clear idea and another person who can give good feedback. So I appreciate it very much, your consideration.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, any other discussion? All in favor, raise your right hand. Vote is unanimous.
That's all.
Okay, that's all. Thanks for the report. Item B, streets and public safety, Mr. Moss.
Nothing to report at this time, Mayor.
This time. Item C, finance and marketing, Ms. Chapman.
Our monthly financial report, if you've had a chance to look at it, our general fund, is a bit concerning to me. It is actually in the red, $278,312. I'm gonna get with Philip and see, if I can find out, what's been going on, and, hopefully at the next meeting, we can let you know. Our water revenue is also in the red. Our sewer revenue is good, it is in the black. And our sanitation revenue is in the red, somewhat, not as bad as, the, general fund. And, like I said, I'll try to get with Philip and find out what's going on with these three other funds, and we'll have an answer for you next month.
I can explain that for you.
Okay?
In our budget, we plan for October, November, December, when we don't receive any revenue, and all our funds come in January, February, March, when the property taxes come in. So we plan reserves for these months, and we function off the reserves when there's no revenue. So we'll have, I think it's about $600,000 starting January 15th. The water balance is the same thing. We've had reserves and we've had a little deficit for a while, but we changed the rate $1 a month. So the fund is coming up a little bit. It was more than 45,000 last time, so this is a running balance. It's not a checking account balance. So as the people come back online, students come back, whatever, that fund should start getting back into the zero balance. And then the sewer revenue is running fairly well, and the sanitation revenue is just money in, money out. It only runs on trash fee. But having that balance on the red on November and December and October is not a surprise. So that's to be expected.
The sanitation truck just got out of the shop too.
Sanitation truck?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for your report. Item D, recreation, Mr. Dill.
Yes, sir. Two items I'd like to highlight. Our Central Tiger football team, 8 and under Central Tigers, finished the season as Tri-County runner-ups. And our 12 and under Central Tigers won the Tri-County championship, and they finished the Palmetto State runner-up. So congratulations to them. Also like people to know that, actually there's 3 things. New park fence at Community Park has been installed, and that was paid for by a recreation grant that the rec department received earlier this year. And then survey has been completed on the disc golf course concerning the Duke Power right-of-way. Our goal is to get a new road into there and to close the road or to close the entrance that's off Sanders Road so that people can enter behind the rec center and then up to the parking area. And so we're working on that, and it's about a 2-year process that we hope that we will have that completed. And we're going to use help from Pickens County and others to construct the gravel road and to get it up to the current parking lot. Any questions? That's all.
All right, thanks for your report. Item E, Enterprise, Mr. Holliday.
Yes, sir. Sanitation Department worked on a regular schedule month of October, had 186 work orders, water, sewer, and sanitation, and had 58 customers disconnected from non-payment on the water and 50 reconnection done, which is a pretty high number, but we understand some of it. And I think that covers most of it. Thank you.
All right, thanks for your report. And item F, Tourism and Economic Development, in the absence of Mr. Evitt, I'll do this one. We have possibility of getting an intern from Clemson University to begin in January. It costs us $1,600 a semester, and that can be taken out of the hospitality fund. So Chair moves to authorize $1,600 a semester for an intern, with the funding being out of a hospitality fund. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Question,
Yes, sir.
is that legal to get it out of the hospitality fund? Everybody checked on
The projects they're gonna be working on are the social media and advertising, which directs, to
Okay.
advertising and stuff.
that? Good, thank you.
All right, any other questions? All right, you ready? Okay, we're ready to vote on your committee. Okay, any other discussion? Okay, all in favor, raise your right hand. Vote is unanimous. All right, Daniel, did you have anything to add for the, I think we've got you covered.
I do not.
Okay, all right. So, item 5, 6, 7, 8, we have no new business, old business, no consideration of ordinances and policies. So we go to number 9, report from administrator and mayor. A, administrator's report.
Just to advise, the Pickens County Municipal Association meeting has been canceled this year. Liberty was in charge of it, and due to some issues they encountered, they have canceled that. That was always held at SWU, so we won't be having that this year. That's all.
All right, thanks for your report. Item B, mayor's report. Don't have anything to report. And we'll go to 10, executive session. Chair moves for council to enter executive session for 2 items pursuant to South Carolina Code of Law, section 30-40-70, parentheses A, parentheses 1, legal issues, section 4-70, 30-4-70, parentheses A, parentheses 2. This is 2 contracts, one being a personnel discussion and another being contract for services. So that's the motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, raise your right hand. Vote is unanimous, and we will have a vote on these after the executive session. Anybody wants to wait around? All right.
Need help? Want me to help you get up there? Sure. Is everybody signed in? Kyle, congratulations, bud. I don't know that. They didn't when they were starting.
Thank you. I guess I'll get an email.
Yeah, Susan will probably handle it. I'm